I've always felt The Woman in Black was just it's a terrific piece of storytelling. Susan Hill's novel is just wonderful, and that was what made me leap at doing the project, really. I think it's got every element you would want from a traditional British ghost story. And in fact, a lot of people think it was actually a Victorian ghost story, but of course Susan wrote it certainly in this century. You know, I think it works on a number of different levels. In the sense that it's got a spooky house, it's got a very interesting protagonist, it's got an absolutely terrifying ghost, and it's also got all sorts of other sort of little unpleasant details that it's just got every ingredient for a classic ghost story. I was approached by Hammer and asked whether I'd be interested in adapting the book into a screenplay, and I leapt at the opportunity because it's always been one of my favourite stories, so I couldn't possibly pass up that chance. You know, there have been no surprises for me at all. It's been lovely to be involved every step of the way, and it's very much, you know, as one always dreams of. It's better than I imagined it. You know, it's not just a better film, but you know, I guess when you're writing a screenplay, you know, you picture the film in your head, and it's always a lovely thing when that even surpasses your expectations, and it was better than you could have ever imagined yourself. You know, what I most hope for audiences is that it's scary. I think, you know, I'm unashamed about saying when I go and see a ghost story or a horror movie, or, you know, and I don't think those things are necessarily separate from each other, that's what I want. I want to be frightened. I also want to be emotionally engaged, and so that's the other thing that I hope that people will get from The Woman in Black. I think they'll genuinely care about Arthur, and to a great extent that is thanks to Daniel, you know, who's just brought him to life incredibly. You know, I think it's you know, it's certainly a film that delivers on drama, but you know, its main job, and you know, I think there's no shame in this, its main job is to be scary, and I think, you know, thanks to James and to Daniel and to everyone else that worked on the film, that's there in spades. You know, it's a very scary film.